Hello, shamanettes. It's Suzanne, the beauty shaman. So today I thought I'd hit on my top 5 strategies for dry skin. There are many strategies you can do for dry skin. I've done much longer, more extensive videos on this, but we're going to do it in a very concise form, my top 5 things that I recommend for dry skin. Before we get started, the shamanic thought for the day is to love yourself no matter what. And for some of us, this is a huge challenge. The line is, even though, and whatever negative thought is in there, even though, like for me, I'm disorganized, let's say that for example, even though I'm disorganized, I completely and deeply love and accept who I am. It's a very powerful sentence. Say that sentence looking in the mirror at yourself, that you love yourself no matter what. It's very powerful. Before we get started, visit my website at thebeautyshamanstore.com and also hit the subscribe button and the bell to be alerted every time I upload a video. All right, let's get going. All right, my number 1 is going to be no shocker to those of you who are into skincare, and that is water. Drinking lots of fresh spring water, not tap water. I drink about 64 ounces a day. Some people think that's excessive. The body is made up of 60% water, and 75% of you are chronically dehydrated. Chronically, not just every so often, but chronically dehydrated. And sometimes we can mistake hunger for thirst, because our body just needs water, and so it's just craving different things. What I find is when I have enough water in my body, not only do I go to the bathroom about 20 times a day, but I also am not as hungry. It definitely helps to curb my maybe compulsive eating of sugar or drinking caffeine, which is very real for me. I constantly reach for the caffeine instead of just drinking pure water. I like to put a little lemon in mine. You could put a green tea bag in there. That'll help build antioxidants in your system. Lots of different methods to get the water into your system. What I do is I get up in the morning, I take my jug, I fill it full of water, I put whatever I'm going to put in there, sometimes nothing, put it on my desk, and that's what I drink all day long. Okay, my second point is taking your omega-3s and 6s and taking them in much higher doses than what people are normally told. So somebody who hasn't gone through menopause will probably need like a tablespoon in the morning, and that's plenty. Postmenopausal women need a lot more than that. They need double or even more than that. This is what I take right here. It's 369. This is Now, the brand Now. You can get it on Amazon, very inexpensive. Well, not inexpensive, but it's not too pricey, I would say. It's 1,200 milligrams. I take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. And if I notice that my skin is getting dry or crepey, or I can really tell that because it's been super cold as I filmed this here in Colorado, I'll take an extra one midday. That is a lot of oil. And let me tell you, you don't gain weight on that. In fact, you lose weight because it helps your insides to work better, helps the functionings of your guts, but to put it really, bluntly here. I also take organic flaxseed oil. This is fabulous. This is omega-3s. So we're already taking 3s a bit, but I'm upping the 3s even more. This is fabulous for your skin. I love this brand. This is Nature's Way organic flax oil. Again, you can get this Amazon or Whole Foods or any sort of health food store. I take a tablespoon in the morning. And again, if I need more, I go ahead and add more in the evening to my salad or my dinner. Okay. Very easy, just because this is a liquid form, very easy to just kind of scoop on there. And what I noticed, for example, I woke up this morning and last night it was probably down to about, I don't know, maybe 20 degrees. I woke up this morning and I went like this to my forehead and my hand came out. I was greasy. My skin was actually oily, which is amazing, right? To have oily skin when you're post-menopause. It's like, ah! Okay, number 3 in my top 5 things to do for dry skin is you need cell turnover. You need exfoliation. Exfoliation tells your skin, make more cells. Let's have cell turnover here. It actually instigates your skin. It activates it. So whatever it takes to use exfoliation on the top layer of your skin. This can be using alpha hydroxy acids, for example, which you can buy, not expensive in a store. It's easy to find AHAs in any store from any price point. Really, you're just looking for a product that has as its number 1 ingredient alpha hydroxy acids, or at least in the top 3 ingredients. And that will help. It helps with exfoliation. Also doing microdermabrasion can do this, as does microneedling does as well. Some of you hate microneedling. I know, I'm not a huge fan, but it does all of that together. Acid peels do that to your skin. You just want to basically damage your skin slightly. It sounds weird. It sounds counterintuitive. But what that does is then it makes your skin make more cells. It causes cell turnover, which really helps to get rid of that dead surface layer of dry skin that most of us have when our skin is dry. It helps to rejuvenate it. And especially if you're taking your omega-3s and 6s, you are definitely getting a lot of nutritional value in there to help the new skin to look all shiny and beautiful. Okay, number 4 in my top 5 things to do for dry skin is, those of you who know me know this is not a shock, vitamin C. Vitamin C. Take your vitamin C. The one I love is C1000. And I take 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. If I start to feel a little sniffly or not too well, I take an extra one midday. Love this. Many of you are saying, what does that have to do with dry skin? It has to do with nutrition. Your body does not make vitamin C. You have to actually physically take it. And if you say, well, I eat oranges, you're going to have to eat about 15 oranges a day to get 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. And I don't even think you'd get 1,000 milligrams after 15 oranges, okay? You definitely have to take vitamin C. And our food today is very depleted nutritionally. Many of us run around deficient in the vitamins and minerals that we need so desperately in our bodies. And that can cause our skin to be lifeless. It can cause it to be dehydrated. It can cause it to be, very kind of dry and that hard surface dry skin that you can get. So vitamin C is crucial. It does help your skin in the long run. Okay, you're not going to notice a difference tomorrow if you start taking vitamin C. You will notice it within 2 weeks, I would say. I love this. I also love external vitamin C, which can be in a serum form. There's lots of vitamin C's on the market. Be sure to look for one that uses tetraisopalmitate. That is the highest form of vitamin C. If it says L-ascorbic acid on the bottle, that is a lower form of vitamin C. It is less expensive for sure. However, it doesn't work as well as the one I said earlier, which I don't know if I can say that again. However, I think price point is an important thing here. When you're talking about using vitamin C serums on your skin, I was going back and forth with one of you recently on email talking about what is a cheaper vitamin C serum to use. And I did a bunch of shopping. I mean, generally, to find one that has the L-ascorbic acid in it, the lesser form of vitamin C, is abundant. That's basically middle of the road. And the cost for that sort of thing should be right around $70, maybe between $70 and $100 for an L-ascorbic acid vitamin C topical skin C serum. If you're going to go for the tetraisopalmitate, then you're looking at going up into $150, $200, just because it's a higher quality of an ingredient. So depending on your financial status, I just wanted to really explain both of those so that you know as you're out shopping, so that you can make decisions based on what's best for your financial situation. I do understand that these kind of skincare products can be incredibly expensive, and I of all people know that. So just, take that as words of wisdom on what you're looking for. Okay, lastly, number 5, what to do for dry skin, very simple, is of course use a good moisturizer. So there's moisturizers abundant out there, okay? What you're looking for is a moisturizer with lipofolic vitamin C, which is a stable form of vitamin C that they can put in moisturizers. This does help with the moisturizer to get into the dermis layer of your skin. Okay, so what do I recommend? I've got a couple things to recommend with different price points. Okay, I love Image Skincare. This is fabulous. This is the Vital C line. I love this whole line in Image Skincare. I think it's a fantastic line. This is a less expensive form of vitamin C. However, it does work really well. It's great if you have dry skin. I believe this retails for like maybe $50. You can also go much higher than that with your price points depending on the quality of ingredients. I love this one. Transdermal Sebum from Truth Treatments. I love this. A little bit higher of a price point. So in your shopping, just be really mindful of ingredients. Be sure it has good ingredients, and that obviously you want it to work. The woman who emailed me said, look, I'm trying all these things and they're not working. And I was like, yeah, well, some of that is because of the cheaper ingredients. And so I do think sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes spending a little bit more does get you a better quality product. Not always, for sure. I've pointed that out in some videos. But anyway, I don't think you can go wrong with the Image Skincare line. And there's lots of other great lines out there. If you know of a good moisturizer that you really love, put that down below. I think we all would really love to hear about that. I'd love to hear what you have to say, maybe products that you like, that you've used, things that you find really effective. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful for you. I've really loved talking about this subject. I could talk about skincare and products all day long. I just find it so entertaining. Anyway, thank you so much for watching The Beauty Shaman. Have a great day and keep your skin hydrated.